Hi everyone, I'm just going to set the camera right. I hope I've got it right there. We've got Chris joining us. Say hi, Chris.
Hello everyone.
What I'm going to do is, Rebecca Curry has made a comment on the tag that I made for Judy last night. And she says, I really wish I could arrange a tag that beautiful. Well, I'm going to make another tag to show you how I did Judy's. It's similar. Let's just say it's similar. First of all, I've got two of the cream butterflies. I've got an array of feathers from the brooch thing that I got the other day. I'm using this that Christine sent me. I've got the tag, which is the same tag that I used Judy's on. I have cut half of one of these ostrich feathers because they are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to mix and match those feathers. Just put those out of the way and that. I've already done this just for quickness. Judy, if you're watching, you'll probably recognise your... might not recognise it now, might they now cut it up? The bird cage.
I know, it looks good.
I just get the bird cages, one of the ones that I've already used, just to show you what it was. These are from Crafty Embleys. If you haven't been to Crafty Embleys, run along. It's called it's www.craftyembleys.blogspot. Is it? Yeah. .com.
now.
Is it com?
.com now.
Yeah. www.craftyembleys.com. Is that right?
Yes.
.blogspot in it.
No, that's her blog. The website, the shopping website is .com.
So it's .com is the website, and you can go to her .blogspot.com, and she's got competitions and all sorts on. And that was the bird cage. But what I've done is I snipped bits out. On the top, I snipped these end bits out and the ones in between, just to make it different. Because you can do it, although these are very, very delicate, you can snip them out and make your own. And I've embossed it as well with an iridescent cream embossing powder. I just wanted it a little bit different, that's all. Anyway, so that's done ready. I've got a little bit of trinket. That's what I wanted, a ribbon to go in there. So I've got one of those. Got the pink card already cut. Got the tag. Got some trimmings, some lace, some bits and pieces and some flowers. So I'm just going to show how I do mine. Well, they're not all the same actually, Rebecca, but they aren't hard to put together at all. I'm just going to get a little bit of plain lace because I want that threading through my buckle. And I've just got a little bit of this lace here. Not sure how much I'm going to use, but we'll just cut a chunk off. That'll be enough to go through that buckle. And I'm going to start and thread that through. So what you ought to do really is get your bits and pieces out. You don't have to have it matching. You know, don't anybody think you have to, because you don't. If you're a newbie, it's whatever you want it to be, innit, Chris?
Yes, it is.
So I've now thread
different ways.
What, darling?
I said you can make them all different ways.
All different ways. You don't, I mean, that's going to look fab on here. So I've threaded that through ready. So that's ready. Now what I'm going to do is just to paint the chipboard. And like I say, I've got that paper. So I'm just going to get my brush. Dry that. And I've got white acrylic paint. And we'll just give it a... It doesn't have to be perfect at all, because I'm only painting around the edge, because the middle of it's going to have paper on it. So hopefully I'm in view, because I never am lately. I don't know why, my camera just doesn't seem to want to film anything properly. And it's really just a quick flick of the paint. White acrylic paint. Like I say, you're going to be painting. You're going to be papering some of the inside, the middle bits. I don't go all the way. There's no point. And it's really just a really, it's got to look a bit shabby chicy, vintage. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm not doing the back because I'm going to be just showing you how I do the front. So I think that's about right. That's all I need for that. I'm not worrying about the edges, I can go over those later on. So I'm just basically showing you how to put a nice tag together. Give that a quick dry. Hope you can see this, yeah. Like that. And then all I'm going to do is use the walnut stain ink and just quickly go around the edges. Nothing perfect at all. These are really quick, simple tags to make. Can't wait for you to get back crafting.
Yeah, I don't have a craft room right now.
No, I know. Well, you've got two you can't use.
Yeah.
But you will do soon.
One's empty and the other one's all set up, but it's across town.
Yeah, so you're not there and you can't use it. But never mind.
I will be able to soon.
Yeah. Be nice to get you back on with us. Right. So look, that's not even. It's just shabby. And that's how I like it. Now, what we're going to do next is just remove that tag. And let's start on the paper. And what I'm going to do is just rip the paper like that. Rip that there. Rip it there. I think we'll rip it there. And that's all I'm going to do. But I'm going to turn it with the back to me and just go over that where I've ripped it. Like that. Using the walnut stain. Turn it back over, and what I'm going to do is just go on the front a little bit. Not a lot. It's going to look like a shadow when I've curled it. Like that. And then I'm going to take my knife and rough up the edges. And it shows slight, you know, the whites. And you can do this bit first, I just don't. I ripped it before I did the edges. And it's really quick. I'll put another rip in that, but it doesn't matter because we'll curl that as well. Like that. Brush that to one side. Take hold of the ink and just go over the edges really quickly. Like I say, it's just as quick and as simple as that. I think my ink's running out on my pad. Yeah, but I keep doing that. It doesn't last 2 minutes with them. I don't like the re-inkers at all. I'd rather buy a new pad. Right, what I'm going to do is take crochet hook, not a crochet hook, a cabling hook, and just curl that over. Just curl it over like that. So it looks obviously like it's been ripped and torn back. And I've cut this card slightly smaller than the actual tag. So that's just going to fit like that. I think we'll have it that way. Like that. So it's about 1 inch smaller all the way around. But you can do this with any tag. Any tag at all. Like that. But first of all, what I'm going to do is mark out where I'm going to put the lace. So we've got lace there, lace there, lace there, and lace there. Excuse me. And then what I'm going to use is just some of this. It's already gathered. And I'm just going to cut little sections of it. So this is the 3-tiered one. Like that. Now what I might have to do is just take out the back panel. And that's all I'm going to do like that. I'm going to have it sticking out like that. So then all I do is glue that in place. Oh, I always run out of glue at the wrong moment. I want it so the lace is actually touching the sides there. Let me just see if I can sort this glue out. Because I've left the gun on so long. It's heated the glue up and it's sticking. Hate it when it does that. There we go, just got that out. Pop this one in. Okay, so I just want it there. Use a larger piece when I've doubled it. Which was that one, I think. And then a smaller piece just here. And then like when you see that, that's going to go over it. Like that. And I'm going to shape this shortly. But that's how I want it to be. Move that over slightly. And then all I'm going to do is just glue the corners down. So run the glue over it like that, just to secure it while I sort out what I'm going to do. Like that. I'm just going to take the scissors and just slightly round that off. I'm not keen on corners, to be honest. Just do it like that. That's fine. I'm happy with that. And then we just glue the rest down. So it's just a case of lifting that up and glue it down. I don't want these glued down. Like that. Just going to lift this a bit. Oh, it's going to rip it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like that. Now that's not quite on straight actually. But never mind, doesn't matter. But you can see that's what we've got. I haven't got that on straight, but I'm just showing you. So then what I'm going to do is take hold of, let me do the buckle bit first. See, I should have put that on there. I'm not sure whether I still want that on. Yeah, go on and I'll cut that off. It doesn't matter. I'm going to pop that in the middle there. And then all I'm going to do is just trim that off and glue that on. Any excess glue will just rub off. Press that down and then trim that off like that. Too high, slightly take it down. You're not going to see that because I'm going to put some flowers on it. Like that, that's better. And then what I'm going to do is put the feather on, which is where I wanted it. And I'm actually going to shape mine. I don't want it stuck out like that. I'm just going to shape it a little bit. Put them in the bin before they float everywhere. That's better. I prefer that shape. Excuse me. Put some glue up the back on the spine and just stick that down there. And then I've got a bird cage and a doily that Christine sent me yesterday. And I'm going to use that like a mat. Let me see, do I want it? Where do I want it? I don't want to hide. I'll put that there actually. On the bird cage there. Like that. And it's basically just seeing where you want things to be. Now I'm going to take a couple of these feathers out. And let's get another one. Excuse me. I'm just going to glue these in onto this one. Just like that. I like those like that. And I might just take a couple of the back feathers off as well. Or maybe one. I'm going to pop that onto there as well, so we've got that in the middle. There. And then I've got some nice flowers here, and I'm going to pop one right there. Just to start with, and then I will build up when I need them. By just like the feathers showing like that. And as you can see, it's already coming alive. What do you think so far?
I like it. It looks great.
I didn't put the bird cage on. Let me glue. I didn't stick the bird cage on and the doily, so let me just do that now. I just want to stick that there, and then we're just going to pop the bird cage on top. So that's like that. If I can just show you it now without it falling apart, because I'd forgotten to glue it on. See, like that?
Oh, that looks really good.
See,
I like that.
Yeah, I like just playing around. Just make sure they can turn back. Like that. And this one shows through. I've got a gorgeous pink bow that I'm going to sit here. And now it's just a case of building your mat. I didn't put any of this trim on, but I don't know whether to. I don't really know. No, I'm not going to. But what I am going to do now is start building out with the flowers. And I also want to display here. So I'm just going to use one of the bigger ones in this corner. You still see where it's curled over, and you can still see that. I'm going to cut a few of the pink flowers. I'm going to do a couple. One just there. Oh, I didn't get the leaves out. I'm going to do the leaves as well. One there. And one here. And then I've got some small ones as well. Which I'm just going to cut. Let's fix these on. Put one there. One by the cage. I'm going to add one in there. And one there. Yeah. I'm also going to put one at the top of the cage as well. I'll just fix that in there, like that. Yeah, I think I like those there as well. So let's just see. One in there. One there, because I don't think you can, well, you can have too many flowers, but I think you need to have enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's coming along.
Oh yes, that looks great.
Just going to get some leaves. I forgot to get me leaves. I like these pink leaves, these glittery leaves from Miss Garden Grove. I think she does awesome stuff. Just filming. Why are you out of breath? You sound awful, Ray. Right, so I'm just gonna... He does, he sounds awful lately, Ray. Ah, Jamie.
Do what?
I said Raymond sounds awful lately. He's so out of breath, it's unbelievable.
Why is that?
I don't know. He won't go get himself seen to, will he?
Oh,
But
he won't?
I've told him. He needs to lose a bit of weight.
Yeah.
The doctor's told him to lose weight and it'll ease his legs, and he won't. Cause he's 6 foot odd, but he's got a pot belly.
Yeah.
And he thinks because he's, you know, middle-aged, he's fine, and he's not. It's affecting his health. But he won't listen.
Most men won't.
No, I know. But he needs to listen.
Yeah. But the problem is they don't listen very well.
No, they don't. And I'm slightly bending the leaves so that I don't want them flat. They're not, I like them 3D-ish, so to speak. He just won't help himself at all. And then when he complains, I won't listen to him because he...
I have to make all of Robert's appointments or he won't go.
I know, and I think it's silly. Right, so far we've got that. Very quick, very easy to do. I mean, this isn't straight, but it doesn't matter about that. I'm not fussed. And now we need a little bit of bling. So, I have got a little bit of bling that I got my hands on tonight. And I'm just going to use one of the small bling flowers, which is gorgeous. And what I'm going to do, I think, is take off the loop, because I don't actually want that on. There's no need to have that on. There we are. And then just glue this on. Let me turn this back so I can see it. And I'm just going to place that there. And then the name can go in here. So there you go. Very quick, very simple, very easy tag. How long's that taking? 20 minutes?
I think so.
But, I mean, I know a beginner will go, oh, I can't do it in 20 minutes. But just move things about on your board or your tag or whatever you put in it. Just to see whether you like it. I'm actually going to put in another bling because I've just spotted a place where one of these little flowers will look superb. And you see here, that spot there, hope you can see it. And I'm just going to drop in another one of these bling flowers. Just there. I just think that will set that off perfectly. Like that. There you go. So, let's have a look. What do you think?
Oh, that's beautiful. That was really beautiful.
Well, that's alright, isn't it? It's come out really nice. You don't have to plaster things on or anything like that. And I've just made a little flower arrangement here with a few feathers. The doily that Christine sent me. The bird cage. And then I've left enough space here to put somebody's name. And that's finished. So that's it. Hope you like that. Hope you could see it properly. Thanks for watching. Say goodbye, sweetie. Oh, I can't go yet. I forgot to do something.
What'd you forget?
A butterfly.
A butterfly.
A butterfly. I wanted to put a butterfly on, but I need a bling to go on my butterflies.